fighting for years. Dreams the side view mirror, they closer than they appear. Just beware of the emperor. I play the game's vendor. He raps Wes Anderson, directing these beginners. Too illustrious, I lead a sucker fits to the pretenders. Made tenders as I played Simba. That's dinner. I remember when my shine was a little bit dimmer. Now it's bright in the light. I leave them blind from the shimmers. They trying to play the blinds. I leave them falling like timber. Designed to rise from this abyss. This kid's art differs like shimmers. He the coldest vibe alive, and it's evident. I put the pride to the side. It's irrelevant. An angel like mine, no mine, heaven sent. And this the best it gets. NON 2296. Just know what it is, man. Long time coming. Word. My disregarded thugs.
Welcome everyone to the It's 2K Sports broadcast live from downtown Minneapolis. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
And stolen by Butler. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance.
That's just too easy for Taurean Prince.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. He was admiring Jimmy Butler's competitiveness over a full game. Coach said he doesn't take any plays off. He pulled us out tonight. We're going to have to match his intensity and will to win. That's a tall order against the kid from Tomball, Texas. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so just over a minute and a half played. Boy, he launched that one from way outside.
This guy makes those kind of shots just look so easy.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Butler. Over Hunter. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here's Lowry. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Good instincts there from Hunter to get the steal.
They've been looking at a source in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some forebounds.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
At the elbow, Hunter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Inside Lowry. 2 minutes. Towns, the screen. The drive by Lowry. The kick out to Towns. That three off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Murray outside. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And yes, it's good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Pass to Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Second team foul.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Now here's Murray. 6 to shoot. With the drive. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And Okongwu slams it in.
DeJounte Murray.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And Lowry gets it to go.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Outside Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Hunter. Murray outside. Pass to Okongwu. Inside. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now, here's Collins. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ellington with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Right side, Russell. Takes it inside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
Pass to Ellington. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
And Williams, here we go. Misses the layup. Timberwolves trail by 8. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Outside Collins. Pass to Okongwu. Tries again. They get the rebound. And finally they hit one.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Atlanta making a switch here. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Now here's Gasol. Okongwu grabs the board. Now Young. He has 6. From the arc. That shot off. Timberwolves trailed by 10. Right side Russell. Pass to Pascal. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Atlanta leading by 8. And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
Pass to Anthony. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Bogdanovich. Young looking it over. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Rejected by Gasol. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Timberwolves trail by 10. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in that.
And it's pass will top the key. Back to Russell. Anthony with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Atlanta leading by 10. Young with the ball. Gasol covering. Pass to Anthony. And stolen by Ellington. To the inside. Gasol goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, just showing off that strength in that upper body. Gasol is able to overpower the defender inside.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Pass to Anthony. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution for your Timberwolves.
Timberwolves trailed by 8. And here's Lowry. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Timberwolves gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And if you want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Here's Butler. Atlanta with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead early. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Murray. Going inside. Here's Collins. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So it's the Hawks now. Right side a screen. Holiday goes in. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. Butler with the steal. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Lowry with the ball. Pass to Wright. Lowry looking around. Driving the lane. And he makes that one. Lowry's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Timberwolves.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
Anthony drives in. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Melo being ultra aggressive now. You give him a lane to the basket, you're going to get results like that.
Left side Lowry. Towns the screen. All sorts of time. Buries the jump shot. When Lowry won gold in 2016, The U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And it's Butler missing. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 10-point game. Knocks it loose. And it's Anthony at the elbow. Right for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
And the shot goes in. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancer. Your Timberwolves dancer.
So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 9 points. Outside, Russell. Left side, Edwards. Pass to right. Outside, Russell. Shot clock at 6. Towns, the screen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Hawks leading by 9. And Murray, here we go. Hawks passing it around. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Timberwolves, Jalen Noel.
And the Hawks with possession here. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Murray.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Murray. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Edwards.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
There's the pick. The kick out to Towns. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
To the middle, and Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish him.
And your Timberwolves dancer. Into the lineup for the Hawks.
The Hawks leading by 5. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort, credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Shot clock at 5. Loud pass to Capella. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Timberwolves call timeout.
To the lineup for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter.
Timberwolves trail by 5. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to a screen. Lowry drives in. Now Pascal. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Lowry. Over Hunter. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. It's stolen by Edwards. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Three-pointer Ellington. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here's Young. Jacks up a 3. A shot that time, not on target. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And he drives in. Just 5 to shoot. Lob pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 3. Down low, Edwards. Hunter grabs the miss.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Pulls up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Another miss by Minnesota. The Hawks leading by 5. A 3-ball. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
In just his second season, Trae Young made his first All-Star game in 2020. An amazing accomplishment. He finished second in assists, fourth in points per game, and is starting to cement himself as an elite offensive talent.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Back to Russell. Stop the run. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, the team gets Russell set up beautifully that time. Totally poised and no hesitation on that too.
Collins trying to break free. Count it. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And that one's good by Butler.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision and a great pass.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Capella. And he gets it to go.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Towns, the screen. Ball's not loose. Here's Russell. No good on the shot. And Atlanta will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And here's Young from the arc. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Pass to Wright. The kick out to Towns. Outside Butler. Back to Towns. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hawks.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Out to the right wing. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that